Hello everyone, Liz here, Talking Hand again. We're going to open one bag and another bag, and there's a little box down here. So I was on vacation this week, this week. It's still this week. Anywho, so I was on vacation in Colorado, and while we were there, I wanted to visit some bead shops, so that's what's in here. This is the Michaels bag, and also in the Michaels bag is some Hobby Lobby stuff, because I had to condense everything and fit it in the luggage that was supposed to be 40 pounds or less, and it weighed 42 pounds. And old boy says, well, it's going to be an extra $50. And I said, what? He says, well, you can empty your suitcase a little bit, and that'll bring you down. And I then go to take the lock off the suitcase, and he goes, never mind, you're good. I'll just let you go this one time. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. So, everything's in here, all condensed. So, I guess we can start with the big thing on the bottom. So, we'll move all of that out of the way. Okay, so I got one of these. It's this Mix and Pour Resin Studio with metal bezel jewelry. They were 20 bucks, and if we can see, I got it for $4.99. Is it going to be like the best quality? No, probably not. The lady said there's probably stuff missing, and I think that's why it was put on clearance. So there's that. While we were at Hobby Lobby, I was debating whether we would buy some trains or not, and turns out we didn't buy the trains. They were on clearance for $50-something, and we ended up not picking it up. So, in this bag, like I said, there's going to be a little mix of Hobby Lobby and Michaels together. We went from one straight to the other. Alright, let's see, in my hand we have 2 tubes of beads. These are metal spacer beads, and these ones are Lebanon Mayuki rounds in the Duracoat galvanized matte champagne. And okay, we have some of this Latigo lace in black. It was $14.99, but I do believe it was half price. I'm going to attempt earrings with those. As you see, I'm just moving from Hobby Lobby to Michaels without a care. At Michaels, I went to go have a look, and I went straight to the clearance section, but none of the clearance was in the clearance section. It was still on where it normally is. So here's some chain, and it's 96 inches of nickel-free chain. Here we have some jump rings in an oval. These were $2. I think most of the Hobby Lobby clearance was $2. Here we have some more chain. There we go, at $2. Here we have more jump rings, but these are 6mm in round. Let's see here. We'll take this one. These are the Preciosa crystals. And this is the 30-piece 4mm bicone in aquamarine. There were, let's see, here's the other one. There were 2 of those, and so I took both of them. Here we have some more of these 2-inch with the ball head pins, and I figured at 99 cents we might as well pick more up. Here is some more of the 8mm spacer beads. These were $1.49. let's see, we have some fish hooks, and these are 14 karat gold plated. These were $2 for 8 pieces, so I thought that was a good deal. This was $11.99 for the leather soft suede, and it was down to $5, so I figured pick that up as well. Again, I'm thinking earrings, perhaps. Here are some more of the fish hooks in gold. Here are some crimp ends. And I thought those could be helpful. Here we have some more leather, some latigo lace, and this one's a little whiter than the others, and it was $5 down from $9.99. Here we have some more of the 8mm metal spacers, and then we have 2 more of the ball head pins. Alright, so that's that for the chain stores. Now, this bag is kind of heavy. So I went to 2 different bead shops. One of them, the lady is looking to get out of the bead business and retire. And then the other one was like walking into heaven. And so these came from the second store. There was like Bead Heaven. He had a lot of bead soups just sitting there, and so I kind of culled it, and I picked a lot of these green tubes, and then some of these here, a lot of those. And then I just filled it with random beads. So here we've got some Tree of Life pendants. I got 10 of them, and then I went back the next day because I wanted some snakes, and I'd only bought 1 of each color snake, and I needed more than 1 snake, so I had to go back and buy more snakes, so I bought more Tree of Life. So I have 2 of those. I'm currently working on wrapping one of these at the moment with some beads, and also here's the snakes that I went back for. They're not as detailed. There are 50 in the bag, but they're not as like detailed as the ones that came from TierraCast recently, but I thought they were cool nonetheless, so I picked them up. Here's some little fun stuff I picked up for my boyfriend. My boyfriend loves The Simpsons, and he loves trains, so I picked him up a little train bead and Homer Simpson and his moo-moo. And let's see, here we've got some large rings. These are 40mm textured rings. As you can see, there's the texture right there. I figure probably wrap something in. In this bag, we have 1 snake and a Colorado Rockies charm that is now on the floor. Let's see here. So that okay. I didn't say that was all from 1 store, but this strand here also came from that store as well. I thought it was cool, and I can't remember, but they were $3, $4, and $5 a strand. So I picked up that one, and I do believe this one came from there as well. And then there was another strand of like garnet that came from there. Now these I thought were cool. These are polymer clay, and as we can see, we've got 3 different snakes in there, and I bought 6, so 2 of each, I believe. Oh, 12. There's 12. So I figured with 12 I would keep 6, and I would give 6 to a friend of mine. So now from the other store, I found some more like things I could bezel around and I could put stuff in. And so of course I bought gold, and we bought the antique. There's 1 tube of beads that came from there, and these are a diamond, a triangle, there we go, pink, yellow, green. I just thought the mix was super fun, and so I figured, why not? Here we have some little spacer beads. I do believe I paid $1 for these. Well, here's the total what we spent at this one. It was $42.58. And let's see here. So we've got some, I do believe it's Tiger's Eye. It's $8. And I thought these were very pretty. Here is a $10 strand of beads. I thought these were beautiful as well. I picked up some of these bow beads. These were like $3, I want to say, for the bag. And then in this bag, I've got some like jade. I'm not quite sure what that big giant ring is made out of. And then there happens to be a random, oh, maybe there's 2 in there. So I must have picked those up. But, the piece de resistance. I found this, and we are spider people. So, of course, this had to come home. There were more, but I had to be good. I had to stop. So that's what we did while we were in Colorado. Well, we did a little more than that. We went to the Railroad Museum because I needed souvenirs for my boyfriend and a friend of ours. So I brought back a poster and a pin and some postcards. I also got to go eat at a restaurant that I've wanted to go eat at for a while. I'm obsessed with the root beer, so I'm like, okay, if the root beer's good, we'll go try the food. No one was impressed except for me. So there was that. I got home this afternoon, and my mom says my cousins were calling for me, and hey, where's Liz? Where did Liz go? So there's that. I don't know, I had a pretty good time this week. Unfortunately, I go back to work tomorrow. Shame, shame. In the meantime, I'm going to play with all of this stuff. Go back to wrapping those Tree of Life pendants. The one that I'm working on currently has just some beads wrapped around, and then I connected one of these snakes onto it, so it's hanging out from like the top where there's more empty space. I was gonna hang it from the bottom, but my boyfriend suggested the top like it's in the trees, so that's what we're doing. I just got invited to another show coming up at the end of the month, so I'm hoping I can get enough of this stuff put together and wrapped, and maybe I can make some money. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, well, that was it. Thanks for listening to me ramble on, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.